time for a story. This story is my favorite story to read, and the book is a very loved book, you'll see. The story is The Tale of the Poisonous Yuck Bugs. This story is based on scripture. Proverbs 12:18 says, "Thoughtless words cut like a sword, but the tongue of wise people brings healing." On the island of Gak in the Gakly Back Sea, way up on the branch of a bungo leaf tree, live two bugs that are scary as scary can be. These bugs are yuck bugs. There are two, as I've said. One yuck bug has blue spots, the other has red. If you were to see them two creatures so small, you say to yourself, they aren't scary at all. But they're poisonous, these yuck bugs. They're toxic, they reek, for their poison is found in the words that they speak. "You jerkulous jerk," one will shout from the tree. "If you're hearing me now, you're dumber than me." The other one will shout, "No one's ugly as you," to whoever's around. They don't care who. And the creatures nearby all get sick when they hear them, so the creatures of Gak try not to get near them. And so that's how life was with them yucking that way, shouting poisonous words until one day they were up in their tree. They were eating away on a bungo tree leaf they had picked fresh that day. They were chomping hungrily, chew after chew, when the one with the blue spots ripped the leaf right in two. "You twerpulous twerp," said the red-spotted one. "You've ruined my lunch. Now my meal is all done. I only eat leaves that are unripped, you see. You are clumsy and dumb, and you stink up the tree." There's a rule among yuck bugs that's never been broken. It's really a big rule, though it's kind of unspoken. Yuck bugs never talk to other yuck bugs that way. Well, this unbroken rule had been broken that day. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't mean to, but the words had slipped out as such words sometimes do. And their poisonous words did their poisonous trick, and the blue-spotted yuck bug began to get sick. He opened his mouth and yelled through his pain, "You skunkulous goof! Is there sludge in your brain? You dare break the rule and use yuck words on me? Well, I can use yuck words on you. Watch and see." The red-spotted yuck bug started to sway, for the word skunkulous has extra poison, they say. And his foul cousin's words did their foul, nasty trick, and the red-spotted yuck bug began to get sick. "Your nose is explosive, your feet smell atrocious, your breath is repulsive, your face is slow-motious." Backwards and forward the words flew this way on the terrible poisonous word-flinging day. And the more poisonous yuck words the two yuck bugs threw, the sicker and sicker the two yuck bugs grew. At last they were lying there very near dead from that poisonous word that the other had said. And our yuck bug story might be over now if an odd twist of fate hadn't changed things somehow. For landing that moment way up at tree tip was a very rare bug on a very long trip. The watch what you utter fly is a rare bug indeed. And this rare bug eats a rare kind of seed. So it's found far away on the mountain of Mir, so the butterfly flies to it twice every year. But such a long flight, well, is tiring at best. So the watch what you utter fly took a short rest. And so, spreading her wings, she touched down there and then on the branch on the tree that the yuck bugs lived in. What? As the yuck bugs lay lying there, dying there still, from the poisonous words that they used with such skill, that rare utterfly uttered something quite rare. What pretty blue spots on that bug over there! Well, the blue spotted yuck bug felt something unyuck inside of him deep where the yuck words had stuck. And that blue one, the utterfly uttered, look there, such gorgeous red spots on the other bug there. Then the red spotted yuck bug felt an unyucky feeling as his wounds from the poisonous words started healing. See, the watch what you utter fly has great power. Some says it comes from the mere mountain flower. Others says it comes from the nectar she drinks. But the truth is it comes from the words that she speaks. For the unyucky stuff in the words she'll say makes the yuck from the yucky words all go away. And that's what the yuck bugs were feeling right now. Their insides were unyucking and healing somehow. Well, I've had my rest now, but I really must say that meeting you insects has brightened my day. And the watch what you utterfly fluttered away, and those two yuck bugs who'd been almost dead were standing up tall, feeling strong now instead. Just how they were saved, they still hadn't guessed about the other bug who stopped for a rest. And what happened then on the island of Gak? It is said they were changed by their yuck word attack. It is said the two bugs in the bongo leaf tree aren't the poisonous yuck bugs that they used to be. In fact, they're quite liked now by bugs, beasts, and birds, for they know what it feels like to hear yucky words. The end. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I enjoy it.